At the end of the parsha of Bamidbar, the Torah says that Hashem commanded, "Vayidaber Hashem al Moshe v'Aaron lemor, al tachritu et shevet mishpachot ha'kehatim mitoch haLevim." Don't cause the shevet of Kahat, called the shevet, the mishpacha of Kahat, to get karet, but rather v'zot asu lahem v'chayu v'lo yamutu. They should be alive and not be killed, died. B'kishtam et kodesh hakodeshim Aaron u'vanav yavou v'samu otam ish ish al avodato v'al masao v'lo yavou lirot kivalat hakodesh v'ametu. What is going on at the end of the parsha? That Hashem has to tell Moshe and Aaron, al tachritu et shevet Levi. The Midrash here picks up and explains that being able to be so close to the Aron, you could have the quote-unquote fight or flight, which means that there's fire. Literally, the Ish Dat Lamo. The Medrash says that when within the Aron, there were spurts of fire, that there was damaging. And as a result of that, it's not that they're afraid of death, it's that by being so close to the Aron, it could cause death. And as a result of that, the Midrash says that Kahat would run away from the Aron and would go try to do the Shulchan, carry the Shulchan, to be part of the Mizbeach, the Menorah. And as a result of that, they were Boreach, they were running away. And therefore the Aron was left mitbazeh, was the scorn, there was a Chilul Hashem. And Hashem said to Moshe and Aaron, this can't happen. And you have to do something. We see this concept of where it's really important. The Aron, the tremendous Kedusha, it could have one or two responses. You could be able to embrace it and be able to say, wow, I have to step up. Gadol mitzuveh va'oseh, yoter mishe'ena mitzuveh va'oseh. Or you could be too afraid and you could run away. That's what Tosfos says in Maseches Shabbos. That the famous Tosfos, and I know the Tosfos that says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Kaf olim har kegigi. Tosfos says, why do I need God to put the mountain? We already said, Na'aseh v'nishma. And the language of Tosfos is that maybe there will be chozer bo because of the eish gedolah. What does that mean? The Maharal asks, what could be? It's the greatest gift in the world. But there's this eish. It's exactly what this Medrash is saying. The potency, the magnitude of what it means to be that Mamlechet Kohanim and a Goy Kadosh. The responsibility of carrying the Aron. Maybe it's too hot in the kitchen, you need to get out. And then there's another type of flight that we see in a different Midrash when we're talking about Kabbalah HaTorah. There, it talks about, the Gemara in Shabbos says that the two opposite nuns, Vayhi ben So Aaron, is in the wrong place. It belongs here by the Galim in our parsha. But Rav Shimon Gamliel says we want to lahafsik, to interrupt between the first Puranut, the second Puranut and the first Puranut, the second one of being mitonanim. The Gemara asks, what's the first one? Vayis'u mehar Hashem. Tosfot argues with Rashi. Tosfot says Vayis'u mehar Hashem. He quotes another flight. Kitinok haboreach, the same bricha, but this one probably for a different type of bricha. This is a bricha of a tinok mibeit hasefer. There are different girsaot, but the Medrash says it's because they learned a lot of Torah in Har Sinai, and therefore they were boreach. And the idea could very well be that there's a type of bricha that you think, oh, I've learned it already. I have enough, and therefore I don't need it anymore. Let me be boreach. So we have different types of fight or flight. We have one where it's too hot and we're afraid it's going to be damaging us. It's going to be a fire that's going to be destroying us. And we have to step up and not run away from it. We have to embrace the responsibility. But then you also have it to protect us from the arrogance of being able to be in the midbar, to have that anivut. Lefi shelamdu harbei Torah. You can't, the Mishnah Rabbi Yochanan Zakkai says that if you learned a lot of Torah, al tachzik is a tova la'atzmacha. It's not a tova. Ki lekach notzarta. Lefi shalomdu harbe Torah, and you're boreach, that's the sign that you're still a tinok. The whole purpose of the Torah is to build you up, to not be boreach, the flight, but it's to empower you, to be stronger, to be able to be more refined. May we be zoche as we start the Sefer of Bamidbar, the Sefer of the counting, of the Hanhaga of Hashem, of leading us to Eretz Yisrael, that we'll be able to have a Kabbalah SaTorah, to be able, when things are difficult, not to run away from it, but to embrace it, to embody what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants from us on an individual level and on a national level. Shabbos and Shavuot Sameach. Chag Shavuot Sameach.